if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all
Yo, hold up. Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. For those of you who can't tell, this is actually a really old song I used on my channel, for those of you who don't know. But anyway, we're officially here, the 10-year anniversary of the channel. So we're kind of just, I know I'm doing this kind of late. I wanted to do this earlier or make a video or something, but I was very busy for most of the day. So what I'm really just gonna do is I kind of want to go over some of the oldest content I have on my channel. I will admit right now, there's a lot of stuff I don't have. Like, I privated a lot of videos and stuff for various reasons, but there's still quite a lot to go through. Yeah. I mean, this is all like just, oh my god, it's so crazy to me. Like, this video's about to be 10 years old. Like, I remember these days, bro, like they were just yesterday. It's just so insane. Gosh. This is just so crazy to me. Oh my gosh, the good old days. Season 7 is 7 years ago. That just feels wrong. Anyway. So, first off, let's go ahead and just temporarily turn that off. Okay. So first off, my first video that I ever made. I want to just quickly go over this. I don't want to watch it too much because it's very cringe, but you guys can watch it if you want to. But basically, I didn't do anything. I was just playing Transit like normal.
Wrong. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of you. Slipper face.
Yeah, see, I don't want to watch any of that. It's so cringe. Like, it hurts just watching it. Anyway, disregarding that, sorry, I'm having some stuff. So, I want to quickly go over some things. First off, this was an old setup that me and my brother had at my dad's house. So, you can see here, we played Skylanders a lot. We had the Skylanders Trap Team Portal. I think we played that on the Wii U. I don't think we had a Xbox 360 disc for any of the Skylanders games, but this was the Xbox 360 I had. I even labeled it with my name. I know it's hard to tell, but that actually says David on it. This is Joshua because that was my brother's Wii U back then. And this was actually recorded at my dad's house. Gosh, I was like,
I am going to be playing some.
I was a kid, bro. I was like, how old was I? I was 9. Bro. That is insane. I was 9 years old making my first YouTube channel. Gosh, so much has changed since then. And the very last thing in this video was... Oh yeah, okay. So the last thing is I was looking around for the shield. Because I couldn't remember where the shield was. And then what I think happened was the video ended because I ran out of storage. And I didn't even realize. So, yeah, you know, I don't know. Anyway, moving on, you know, I did some Geometry Dash, did some Roblox. You know, your casual mobile games. Gosh, I haven't seen this in so long. Dude, this was the freaking days of, like, Pixel Gun. Like the 3D, Pixel Gun 3D, if you guys remember what that is. I mean, you gotta be an OG to remember that, though. Y'all new kids don't know what the heck Pixel Gun 3D even is. But yeah, dude, this was some good stuff. You know, it's funny. It said how to escape prison, cops, and robbers, and I didn't even escape. I died. So I don't know. Anyway, after that we had what was it? You know, get back to some Roblox Undertale Obby Part 1, and then just Part 2 is just Obby, I guess. Design It, I don't know if you guys remember that. Roblox Fun Town, or in other words, welcome to the town of Robloxia. I don't even know what the heck this is, to be honest. This might... Is this just a straight Roblox McDonald's tycoon? Oh my gosh, I remember I used to... Because I didn't have a PC back then. I didn't even get my first PC until 2020... August 2020, I think. But at this point in time, what I would do is we had a little like a family computer that was in the corner of the room in the living room, and I just used the Roblox built-in recording, so I could just record a video and upload it to YouTube. Gosh, I remember that old setup. It was like, gosh, things were so different back then. Geometry Dash World last level. Yeah, I wanna see the first time I ever beat Club Step, because I think I have that on here. Okay, this used to be my Minecraft house. This used to be my like home video, basically, where every time I wanted to link something, I would basically connect it back to this video. Like at the end of a video, when they have the end screen, I would have it be this video or all that little stuff. But yeah, I did a lot and linked it to this video for some reason. And it's funny because I built this house. I played it like one time and then I never came back to it. I think I still have access to it though, because I still have my tablet. So all of these old Minecraft worlds I still have on my Pocket Edition on my old tablet. I think the newest update that I have is like the aquatic update, like 1.13 or something. Like it is insane. Gosh, it's like the game, everything was just so different, dude. I remember the freaking Nether Core reactor, or was it Nether Reactor Core? I don't remember. Yeah, YouTube Land. I don't really want to watch this because of how cringe it was, but it was it was the first thing that I ever made that you can consider a series. Like all these things I did are just kind of like little videos I made, but I would say this was the first time I created something of a series, which, I mean, it only had 2 episodes, but it was something. I mean, it had more. Technically, I had this, and then I had this one, and then I made a new world and continued the quote-unquote story. It doesn't really have a story, but, yeah. Mall Vlog, that's a classic. World War II, more transit, apparently. What's funny is I made a Black Ops 2 Transit Part 1 and a Part 2 here, but I never did a Part 2 for my original video. I guess it's because technically I couldn't. It was gone, right? I'm outside the map. I remember that. I got outside the map. The game was bugged and glitched. Cake Man. I remember Cake Man. I was going to make a whole series out of that and didn't. Season 1, Episode 3, Funtown 2. I did, 3 more videos of this fun town, and that's why I call it a series, because we technically did have like 5. Didn't we have more? I feel like we had more. Season 2, Episode 6. It's Season 1. What am I on about? I don't think I made any more videos after that. I think that was the last one. But anyway, yeah, so that's technically the first series I've ever made. I know I did other little series, like, an explodey ending. Like my Minecraft just fun gameplay. I don't know why I had a season 2 part 1 and then just didn't do anything else. Had this Geometry Dash Rolling Sky Dash Tilpuff. I forgot about that. Gosh, there's just so much. I want to look back at the mall vlogs. I don't want to watch that. This was stupid. This one's for the OGs.
We're just gonna go check out Sears, so...
The Sears, bro. Do you guys remember that?
So, like, closes for good.
Yeah, here it is. Before it closes for good, because this is around the time that Sears was closing, yeah. When that was still a thing. If any of y'all remember what the heck Sears is. I don't think anyone knows what Sears is nowadays. Everyone completely forgot about that. Pokemon Brick Bronze. It was a while ago, bro. Yeah, it was. There's just so much that has changed since the start of this channel. I mean, I remember, like, oh my gosh, do you guys remember during Black Ops 2's lifespan, you know, before it got reported and everything? Actually, you know what? I want to check this out. I have not played this in God knows how long. Okay, yeah, that was a really old intro of mine. Gosh, I don't even...
Wow.
Oh! Oh, what is that quality? Oh, no. Ugh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Dang, okay. Real quick, I'm noticing... My mic's not bad quality, is it? No, it's fine. Gosh. It got banned right at 2018. Did it? Maybe late 2018.
Experience. I know a little bit
But dude, that mic is cancer, bro. What am I doing?
Pokemon Professor. I've always dreamed.
Bro, I don't even know why I played this. I was not a huge fan of Pokemon for most of my life. I just, like, it just showed up every now and then. Like, I'd watch a little bit of the show, I'd play some games and stuff, but I didn't really, like, I didn't care about Pokemon, like, extensively like other people did. I don't think this video really has anything else special to it. I don't want to watch that. That's cringe. One thing I do actually want to look back at was my oldest... What was it? Okay. All of my logos. Bro. This literally shows you every logo that I've had from the start of my channel to 2018. You guys have no idea how many logos I've created. So, you know what? I actually think this is missing a few. Because it doesn't have the original. But this one, 520. Okay, this was the upcoming one. So, this was one that I had, I guess, May 20th, 2018. Which I actually remember this one very well, but it's not the one I remember the most. This I barely remember. Same thing with that. Kinda remember that one. Yeah, there's still quite a lot of logos that I'm missing. But one I had probably at the very start of my channel. If you guys ever played Gary's mod and you have like that purple like background, like missing texture, you know what I'm talking about? Well, that's basically all I did. I just got that and then put text that said Davidshaft. It was a very, I kid you not, it was a very crappy looking logo. At some point I'll go over that, but actually, you know what, real quick, I want to see if I still have... I have no idea if I even have... Oh my gosh. Look at all of these old screenshots. I completely forgot about these. Dude. Battle Ops and Fortnite. But actually... Where is it? Okay. So, I know I have a lot of random pictures. People just send me crap and I just save it, but, yeah, some of these pictures are, like, from 2020 and crap. Anyway, there's one in particular that shows my original channel logo. This is the one I've used for most of my channel's history. This was the one that dang it. This was the one that I used for most of my channel's history. But there was another one. I don't think I have it on my PC. It might only be on my phone. But basically, this is my oldest, that was basically my oldest known, or most used logo for my old days of the channel before I rebranded and all that. Gosh, I remember, like, I just did all these little things, like Fallout 4, which it says part 1. I don't think I ever did more to it. Real quick, I actually want to look back at this. This was a very big turning point in my life because this game right here, I know it's hard to think about or hard to imagine, but this one game of Fortnite changed my life. And it's amazing when you think about it, because you don't imagine that any single game of, like, a match of a video game could change your life, but it did. And to put it pretty simple for you guys, these right here, these guys I didn't really keep up with. Young Savage, GTAKA. I knew him a little bit. I think I still occasionally see his stuff on YouTube. I don't remember. Patui, I don't even remember him, to be honest. But this guy right here, Frenchy Fry 2009, bro, this guy is one of, I don't even know what to say about him, but he was like a calling card of some kind that changed my life, because through him I met a close friend who actually I still know him today. I haven't talked to him in a bit, but his name is Game Jose, and he is awesome. He was also a part of Paranormal Investigators, for anyone who watched any of that. But yeah, he was a legendary part of my life, and he's honestly an amazing guy. So I'm very happy that I met Frenchy Fry, even though, for those of you who don't know, during, I want to say, late chapter 1, maybe early chapter 2, we had a bit of a falling out, and I don't even remember what it was over. But anyway, few seasons later, I meet up with him again. I join Game Jose's party, and I meet up with Frenchy Fry, and he was just annoying. He was like a douchey guy, and it was sad just because of the fact that, you know, he was a really close friend of mine, and now he's just kind of a jerk. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and just check out some parts of this stream, because this was honestly an amazing game.
I need a better shotgun. Missing?
Bro, I was so bad at the game. How did I think I was gonna make any progress in life doing that? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I found this here on my phone. Let me see if I can get this onto my PC real quick. Anyway, yeah, dude, it's just insane.
Are you kidding me? I kept missing.
It's crazy because it's like the default trolling, bro. That was such a big thing back then.
You're what?
Gosh, it's just like, it's amazing how much has happened over time, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, it's officially the next day. Just noticed that. Gosh. Game Jose. This was when I got my 10th win of Fortnite ever. So that was a really cool game. The worst thing ever happened to me in Minecraft. Bro, the freaky... Bro, that's so peak. The intro. Wait a minute.
Currently working. Hey guys, Davidshaft here. Welcome back to another video.
Bro.
Today I'm currently working on this area. I still need to get some more diamond blocks.
Bro, that is... dude, this is so clearly made in creative
I actually
mode.
think I might have enough diamonds. Hold on. How much iron do I have right now? Okay.
Bro, this was so clearly made in creative mode.
Just pig.
Wait, what?
Pig. Later. Hey there, Mr. Pig. Is that your name? Just pig?
That's a really original name. What? Okay, so this looks like
Take
it
that.
was in the original.
Come on, open. Okay.
Okay, yeah, this totally was made in the original YouTube Land world that I had. But I don't even remember making more content on this world, to be honest. I kind of thought that was like long gone, but I guess not. Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, let me send over. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can show you guys this. I don't know how I can yet. Okay, here, I have an idea. Let me open paint.net. Okay, so this right here is my original logo from when I first created my channel. Fun fact, when I first created my channel, I believe it was called Farway, like Farwe, and then I renamed it to Davidshaft and then gave it this logo. But for a solid day, maybe a couple hours, I don't remember, but either a couple hours or a couple days, it was called Farway, and or maybe it was called Farwell Hargo. I don't remember. And then I renamed it to Davidshaft. I just figured I liked that name more, and it stuck. So this is something I'll never be able to recreate, and I think it's sheerly due to the like just how original it was, because it's like, why on earth would anyone make this their logo? But yeah, that's my original logo on YouTube back in 2018. So pretty cool. Pretty cool that I still have that from... Sorry, did I say 2018? I meant 2016. My bad, y'all. But yeah, best video on YouTube. I think okay. I'm gonna guess, if I'm remembering this right, I think all I did was threw my camera and called it a video. Yep, that's all it was. I knew it. I freaking called it. Oh my gosh. Kill montage, fan made video. I don't remember fan made. Bro, I forgot about this song.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite.
I'm probably gonna get so many copyright strikes on this video, by the way. But I don't remember I think I just made this. I don't know why I put fan made video. I'll be honest, I lied way too much when I was a kid. I wanted to make myself look cooler than I actually was, so I did that kind of stuff to make people think I was cool or whatever, like people had fans or whatever. Like it was the same thing with the Memes For You channel. For those of you guys who don't know, is that's literally, that whole account is literally just me. I think I said for a while that it was literally just my friend, quote unquote friend, but yeah, no, that was a complete lie. Gosh, I remember this outro, dude. This was such a funny outro. Great. Playing Subway Surfers upside down. I actually think I remember doing that. And I actually think I did legitimately play this upside down. Wait a minute, no. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I don't think I did. I think all I did was flip my screen. I don't think I actually played it upside down. Although maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe it seemed like I was doing too good. All my demon levels, bro. I'm willing to bet all of these are free, dude. Active World End. That's maybe an insane. I wouldn't say demon. Wait, what did I say for this one? Easy demon, auto because I'm lazy. Okay, buddy. Medium demon. I don't even remember this level, to be honest. It don't look like a medium demon though. Looks really easy. Yeah, I don't know. This looks really freaking easy. Yeah, it does not look hard in the slightest. I really want to know what I labeled as a hard demon. Bro, this level is not hard demon, dude. It's barely easy demon. Easy demon's like an easy demon. How about that? Did I not even put insane demon for? Oh, I guess I also labeled this as a hard demon. I mean, maybe. I never really beat it for various reasons. Just because I don't think it's possible in its current state. Huh. It gives me an aneurysm just looking at it, so I wanna move on. Let's see what I put in insane demon, just out of curiosity. I mean, I get it, but it's too easy to label insane demon. Like, this is maybe medium demon. Okay, yeah, totally. Okay, I get it. The thing is, this is straight up impossible. Like, it's literally not even humanly possible. I remember I had such a struggle trying to figure out how to make this level auto. I mean, if I polished this level up a bit, it could totally be like, maybe medium hard demon. But see what I mean? Like, those tight gaps are just straight up impossible. But, like, you can see that kind of gameplay. Like, I don't know. It's a little too easy for the extreme demon. Yeah, it's too easy for If it was possible. Let's put it that way, if it's possible. I also remember I had a lot of... oh my gosh, I remember that video. I remember I had a lot of, like, fake songs that I, air quotes, made. And it's because I didn't make these. These are totally stolen off of GarageBand. The thing is, I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just a dumb kid who actually thought that I was making music, when in reality I was stealing pre-made GarageBand songs, and I didn't even know that. So, yeah. But, like, I could totally make better stuff now. Like, in case you guys haven't heard, I'm actually making a video game called Havoc. Havoc Game Jolt. It's on Game Jolt if you guys are interested. No, not Havoc the game, just Havoc. Yeah, this one. That that looks very similar. I mean, yeah, there's no content here, so whatever. Anyway, this is the game that I'm currently working on. I actually do have some music for it. This is the pre-alpha though. This is version 0.1. So this is literally pre-alpha. It's not even, it's barely developed. Yeah, anyway, I'm working on that, if you guys are interested, and I currently have some music that I already have. I already have the Havoc 2 theme. I'm not going to play that because it's not out yet, but I can give you guys a bit of a preview of some of the other songs that are coming up. Like, after you beat a level, this song plays. So, you know, it just, when you kind of have an idea of how to make music, it's hard to look back at your dumb older self thinking you were making music when in reality you were not making music. And then, you know, obviously I was just, there was a point where I was just barely good at the game, struggling on easy demons. I remember had oh my gosh, I forgot about the time I streamed to see how long I could stream without the stream get taken down.
Hey guys, today I want to get copyrighted, so why don't you guys tell me what movie to stream later
I forgot about that, dude. I streamed something because of the fact that, gosh, everyone said B movie. I don't even remember this person. Kinda do, actually. B movie, B. Everyone said freaking B movie. We are B. Why did I say that? I had to change it to 4:30 today. Okay. But that's crazy, dude. I remember that. I did a whole stream to see how long I could go without it getting taken down due to copyright. But yeah. I remember that. Anyway, and here we are. We finally reached it. The creation of one of the most iconic series on my entire channel, and honestly one of the most iconic series I've ever been a part of in my life. Paranormal Investigators. Oh boy. So Paranormal Investigators, in case you guys don't know what it's about, it's basically a Gmod series where it took Big Smoke and Dorito Bag, and it's kind of like, it's story, yes, but it's also got just comedy. It's a really big comedic relief kind of thing. But yeah, this is probably one of the greatest series I've ever been a part of. Not necessarily just because, you know, it's my series that I made, And also it's not great quality. But what it led to is amazing, because it ended up leading into what I'm currently working on, which is Communist Utopia. And obviously I do want to make more Paranormal Investigators episodes, but I need my brother's help for that. I can't do that solo. Communist Utopia I can do solo most of the time, but I am going to do filming with a friend, so that way I don't need to rely on my brother for scenes. I only need to really rely on myself. Anyway. Gosh, yeah, there's just so much. New Year 2023. I remember that, the Lawin server message, and I trolled someone. Deltarune, you know what? It's sad that I'm not going to be able to make... Oh, frick, I just said something I wasn't supposed to say. You guys aren't supposed to know that yet. Frick. Okay, I caught myself. Okay. It could be worse. Ignore what I was saying before. Just we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. I do wanna make an announcement, but that's got to be for later. But yeah, I remember playing Deltarune. It was a fun game to play. GTA 4, dude. GTA 4 was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had streaming and playing a new game. BO6 is ready. I guess I was downloading BO6. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess I wanted to hop back on Citadel because it's been a while. Actually, I haven't played... When was the last time I even played this? I don't think I've played BO6 for a while. Anyway, yeah, so, and then... Oh, right, and then I started getting good at Geometry Dash, beat Windy Landscape, beat my Insane Demon 9 Circles level that I made, which, by the way, I'm still to this I'm still very proud of this level, because when you see how bad the original version of this level is, it is like... It's like watching... What's a good analogy? It's like watching Da Vinci recreate the worst painting you've ever seen. So it went from freaking garbage to just straight up peak. So it's like the wave sections were actually good now. And this was on mouse, bro. I beat this crap on mouse. I didn't even have a Seiyuu device yet. Finally! You know, I don't think I ever actually did a whole, like, verification or completion of Super Striker with my Seiyuu device. I think I've only done this level on mouse now that I think about it. Then, you know, the showcase with the... Of course I had to do it, the piano version. Because I don't want to get copyrighted. Storm 2. That was a thing for a bit, which died super quickly. I actually think it died quicker than Storm's original, and it's just because I didn't have the time to dedicate into, like, using it a lot. So but it did get me into other GDPSs, which I did for a time. In case you guys haven't seen my GDPS channel, I have some stuff there. The finals problems nobody's talking about. Apparently someone mentioned this. Like, I was talking about a ton of problems. I do want to bring... Like, what would it have? Legacy battle passes, legacy trim, exclusivity, final thoughts. I talked about a lot of issues in this now that I think about it, but I really was just upset about... Anyway, but yeah, I think this was mentioned from something. Let me check. I think someone mentioned it. Claims. I don't remember. I remember hearing something about it being. Anyway, that's not important. But yeah. that video. And also, I don't think anyone noticed this, but problem in solution. Yeah, that's the picture of the solution is literally just Gordon Freeman, just blacked out. So yeah, I don't think anyone noticed that. Deadlocked 1.25 speed. I almost beat it in 1.5 speed. All right, then we're coming up. Communist Utopia, the creation of Communist Utopia. This was honestly amazing. 8 months ago is crazy, by the way. I beat 2 extreme demons since then. Speaking of which, coming up, Super Striker Deco update. Played some Zomborg, which I was gonna do more, but I never really came around to it. Then Bloodbath 99%. Bloodbath complete, 100%ed Bloodbath, 71, and then 100 on Kata. And then, just 2 days ago, I uploaded Communist Utopia Episode 2. So, if you guys have not watched Paranormal Investigators or Communist Utopia, I'm going to say don't watch Paranormal Investigators unless you really feel like you want to get into that, because this requires a lot of patience and dedication to get into, because it's very slow and kind of confusing what's going on half the time. It is kind of funny, though. It's just the start's kind of slow. But Communist Utopia, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Season 1 of Communist Utopia is absolute peak. So, hold on, let me see something. Why is 2 at the top? I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, I guess you can add like a custom thumbnail to it. Honestly, I might do that so I can have it say Communist Utopia Season 1. Edit playlist. I just... Voting? What does that even mean? Yeah, I just want to switch these like around. Can I move to bottom? Okay, yeah, there we go. Anyway. So yeah, I think that's basically the entire history of my YouTube channel. I mean, 10 years. I mean, a lot has happened in those 10 years. We didn't even go over the other stuff, too, like Memecast Radio, where I had one video and then never did anything else. Riverside Studio. I guess there's some, never mind. Yeah. But I actually took Memecast Radio as inspiration for something I'm going to do in the future, which I'll tell you guys about at some point. I'll make an announcement probably. Davidshaft Fortnite. This was, you know, some extra Fortnite content, which... Bro, I remember this. This was like the most obvious fake video.
Hello everybody, today I'm gonna be teaching you how to play Fortnite Season 2. This is 100% real, so stick around till the end of the video to find out. So, the first thing you want to go ahead and do...
Bro, this was so stupid. I was trying so hard to be like one of those fake YouTubers.
Like...
Oh, bro, I forgot. Okay. I forgot about what I did here. I told everyone that they had to change some settings.
You have to go into your account and privacy settings, and then scroll down until you see this right here, anonymous mode. This needs to be on, just so Fortnite doesn't know that you're doing this. After do that, you have to make sure that show season level in feed is turned off. Now, I already have mine off, but you have to make sure you do this. Now, after doing that, you now have to go...
I forgot about this. Was so
matchmaking
stupid.
delay and select the season you want to play. Now, of course, this only works up to season 17 or 17 seconds, but personally, I want to go back and play season 2. So once you've done that... Oh yeah, by the way, just one more thing I should mention. You can wear a skin from that season. Like, for example, I could go back and play Season 3 using this skin. But otherwise, your game will crash, so do not do that. Now, after doing that, now we have one more thing to customize in game settings.
This
have
was
to
probably the
turn off
dumbest one.
Only one option because it's season 2. If you're doing season 3, you don't need to do this, but you have to turn off turbo building. That has to be off, otherwise this will not.
Okay, but confirm edit on release. No, because that was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, but we're not going to talk about that, are we?
Oh, you now have to just. That means I reckon. Now just straight wait. Just because it's the most easy. Now just.
Bro, this was like. This is so stupid, bro.
You can do this as fast as you can. You've done that. Now all you have to do is do this as fast as you can, press respawn, and leave the game. Okay, now as you guys can see,
That's like
we
so
have
obviously
glitched
fake.
the game. So as you see, I'm still in the map at the bottom left, but I'm in the OG Season 2 map. This is insane, guys. Isn't this crazy? We are playing in Fortnite Season 2. Now you can go anywhere, explore till...
Like, this was obviously just some dumb satire, but... yeah, no, that was... This is just crazy, like, looking back at my old videos and streams from... I Am Batman, bro, that was peak. That stream was genuine peak. But yeah... All these series I had, playing GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas 4, I'm probably, I don't know what the heck's gonna, what's gonna happen when GTA 6 comes out, to be honest. And then all the Half-Life games, the entire Half-Life series, Half-Life, Opposing Force, Blue Shift, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2, and then Alex. Bro, we need Half-Life 3, dude. I'm honestly more excited for Half-Life 3 than GTA 6 at this point. Because I've run out of patience with GTA 6. Like, it cannot be that good for how much hype has been surrounding it. It just, there's no freaking way. There's no shot. Bro, what? Bro, am I tripping? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Just something showed up. Anyway, I'm also going to try and continue to do Life of a T-Rex as well. Every 3 years there's a new addition to the Life of a T-Rex series. 6 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 month ago. Yep, that's just how it is. Every 3 years there's a new Life of a T-Rex. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do for Life of a T-Rex 4. Yeah, I'll have to figure that one out. Anyway. Doctor, we didn't even talk about Doctor. Oh my gosh. All Davidshaft series, GTA 4, Deltarune, Paranormal Investigators. I still don't even have Comedy Utopia on this list, because this was updated forever ago. Gosh, yeah, Doctor, Season 2. It's crazy. I still, to this day, have hyped up and talked about Doctor Season 3, and it is still never happened. And I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it's going to. Only because I think a Season 3 of Doctor would be very complicated to do. So I'd rather avoid that. But Doctor, it's just a cool idea. And there's so many, like, concepts for a story with Doctor, but unfortunately, I think it was always kind of just gonna be crazy chaotic, him doing stupid crap. Like, I think that was inevitably all Doctor would ever be. I don't really think it was ever gonna evolve from that. So, little sad, but it's just, I wanted a Season 3 so badly. I just don't see how that would ever happen. Like... I really don't know. It's crazy too, because like Doctor Doctor, I don't even remember how this went, right? I did Doctor Doctor season 1 about 6 years ago, and then I made season 2, and then there was just this one video where this one huge gap of time.
Way too long.
Yeah, let's see. You hear me say it here. It's been way too long. There's like this huge gap of time between episodes 7 and 8. Where episode 7, July 2020, August 2020. August 2020 to July 2026, and we have not had any Doctor Doctor content. But who knows? Maybe as a way to bring it out of like a waiting period, we can bring it back in August, like next month maybe. But I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. I want to really get into the thing that I've been wanting to say all stream, but I don't know how to officially announce this because it's hard because this is I love this channel and it's been a part of my life for 10 years literally, and it's just hard to say this, but whatever, I'll just say it anyway. I'm going to be officially retiring the Davidshaft Channel. I'm making that public announcement right now that this channel is going to be retired. What I mean by that's why I don't want to completely say like no content ever again. It's done. It's never getting any more content on this channel. All I simply mean when I say that this channel is getting retired is it's not going to have any further uploads to mainstream content. The content that I will be doing from here on out is every 3 years I'll do another Life of a T-Rex. I'll be continuing Paranormal Investigators in Communist Utopia, and I might do a Doctor Doctor Season 3. But in terms of game series, like GTA, that's finished. Half-Life, that's finished. Even Zomborg, I know there's only one episode, but that's also finished. There's no more content. I've beaten the behemoth of Bloodbath and Geometry Dash, so I don't really feel a need to continue playing it. I've made the thing is, Geometry Dash is a lot of just the same. It's a lot of just the same thing over and over again. So in terms of this channel, content for this channel, it's going to be limited to basically the series. That's kind of what it's limited to at this point. Like Communist Utopia, Paranormal Investigators, Life of a T-Rex, and possibly, no official announcements, but I've been saying this a lot, and it's because I really do want to do it, but I just haven't had a good time to do it, and I don't know what the proper way to do it would be. But possibly Doctor Doctor. We'll see about a Doctor Doctor Season 3, because I've been talking about that for freaking like 6 years now, so I really need to just make it. I feel like there's no real reason to hold off on it anymore. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to officially be retiring this channel. I am going to change the logos back to what I feel like it should have been all along, you know, the green one, the classic. So yeah. I could just make a new logo, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what the objective Davidshaft logo could be, because I feel like I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have to think about that some more. But what I will say is I'm officially moving over to this channel. This has officially been made my main channel from now on out. So if you guys still want to continue watching my content, this is where I'm going to be. Mr. Voidkeeper, this is going to be my main content from now on. So all my videos that I'm going to be making is going to be on this account, on this channel. I haven't made a video in a bit. Haven't really done a stream in a bit either. It's been, yeah, 10 days since I really done any content, but it's mainly because of the fact that I was working on Communist Utopia Episode 2, and, you know, birthday, 4th of July, family, that kind of stuff, you know, just a lot was going on recently, so I just didn't really have time to be doing live streams and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I think I've unpacked everything I need to. Just because I feel like now's the perfect time to do it, I'm going to try and rebrand everything to what I think it should be. See, I don't know. I like the idea of going back to this logo because it just feels like a good one to have for the long run, but this is just such a classic, and it has been years. Like, I don't even remember the last time I had this as my channel banner. It has just been so many years. But I kind of feel like it just can't be that ever again. You know what I think I'll do? I will have this as my, hold on, that just doesn't seem right. What if I do this? It feels like it just got cut off on the end. Yeah, whatever. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh. Hold on. So for a little bit of time, I don't know how long, but for a little bit of time, I will have this as my channel logo and banner. If it is liked, then I am going to keep it. If not, I am probably going to revert it back to the other one. But for now, I'm going to try this, going back to the OG days. This is literally, I kid you not, this was the logo I used back in 2018. And it probably stayed like this until, when did I change it? I don't think I changed it until like 2022, maybe? 2023, okay. So this was the logo I used from like 2018 to 2023. So I'm gonna try keeping this one, and at some point I might reverse it back. I don't know. I might keep this, or I might go to this one, because not that one. That one. Just because this is more clean looking, but I do want to have this just for a little bit as like a sense of nostalgia. But I just don't think this can last very long. So I think it might inevitably end up going back to this though. Because this was a solid logo. I just wanted to rebrand to do more Geometry Dash, but now that I'm moving on from that, and just sticking to the channel's series and retiring the channel entirely, I mean, with that being said, we'll see how it goes. I'll leave it like this for a few days, and then we'll go from there. Maybe August I'll change it back. I don't know. Just because I'm gonna have a 10-year anniversary video. And then maybe when that's uploaded, I can change back. So, who knows? Anyway, a lot has happened in the stream. It is so crazy seeing this logo again. Like, it's surreal. I mean, I remember I used this logo everywhere. I pasted it on every account I had everywhere. And then I just kind of made a new one. But yeah, I mean, 10 years. We made 10 years. Very memorable 10 years. I have to very much say right now, I am very grateful for everyone who subscribed and partake in this journey. And I know it might be sad for some of you that I'm not going to be doing Geometry Dash content anymore. But, I mean, I don't really... Not to say that I'm never going to do Geometry Dash content again. It's really just to say that this channel, I'm moving on to a different channel. This channel is just simply getting retired. It's not being deleted. It's not getting removed. None of that. It's just being retired, so that really all that means is I have a new main channel. That's really all it means. But for what it is worth, it's been an amazing 10 years. I'm honored that I had the chance to make content, this much content for the past 10 years. And thank you all so much for that opportunity and blessing to be able to have a channel that thrived the way this one did. But there needs to be something different. Like this channel is good for content. It's good for series and story writing and that kind of stuff. But I think that I can't do videos and live streams like anymore. I need to have a certain lane that I stay in. I've talked about this a lot somewhat recently, where I need to just pick a lane, and I wanted to do Geometry Dash. I was having fun playing it, but ultimately it's the same. It's more the same thing over and over again, and that can get kind of irritating. Where something like Call of Duty Zombies, I have a huge passion for, and on top of it, it's so much variety and everything's different. So I like that about it, and I think I can make a lot of good content with that. But I think Geometry Dash inevitably was going to not be the right path for me. I just wanted to do it for the sake of getting the accomplishment of, being Bloodbath, officially being a GOAT at Geometry Dash and all that stuff. Like, I'd be like, what, 5 medium demons in a single stream? Like, that's pretty good. I've gotten really good at the game. But I can't. I just can't. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired of doing Geometry Dash. I'm tired of constantly keeping up with the YouTube grind. I've been doing that for the past 10 years, and it does not get any easier. But I mean, for what it's worth, I like the YouTube aspect of, making videos and being able to be encouraging to people. But really, and this is where I was saying about Memecast Radio earlier, I'm actually going to be making something new called the Voidcast Radio. Think I might have some... Sorry, my mic was muted. But yeah, this is basically what I'm going to be doing. The Voidcast Radio. And it's essentially going to be, I mean, what you see here, right? Voidcast Radio. I'm going to be talking. We have intermission and a thanks for watching, like end of stream. Yeah. And then we even have the live scene. My camera's currently not active, but yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, that should be that. If you guys are curious as to like what Communist Utopia is, if you guys are interested, let me just quickly run down what Paranormal Investigators and Communist Utopia is. Paranormal Investigators is basically a Dorito bag is running this company. I know it sounds weird, but a Dorito bag is running this company called the Paranormal Investigators Corporation, and they're basically hunting paranormal investigators. Or they're paranormal investigators and they're hunting paranormal entities, even though that's mostly has nothing to do with the show. It's their job, but like you don't really see the entities that much, which we're hoping to kind of change up a little more with season 2. But yeah, I mean, there's more story between, you know, Big Smoke and the Dorito bag. And, you know, Big Smoke killed a level 23 entity on his first day and became, like, this super popular paranormal investigator. There's a lot to it, though. If you guys are interested, check it out. But I will say the recording quality is very bad in Paranormal Investigators, where Communist Utopia has amazing production quality compared to it. I could probably just show you the first episode, or just parts of the first episode of each, just to show you guys what I'm talking about.
I wonder what this Dorito bag wants to talk about. I guess we'll just have to go over and find out.
Like, you can already tell the recording quality is bad. It's 720p at 30 FPS. You got the health in the bottom left. It didn't even bother hiding that. It's basically third-person camera.
Oh, hey, Dorito.
It switches between third and first person like this.
Why do you want to meet up here? Is there something specific you want?
And then even you can tell my mic quality's not great, and then you listen to his mic volume and quality.
Wanted to, like, talk about?
Okay, so you know how you applied for being a paranormal investigator?
So, it's bad quality. The music didn't feel fitting as well, so that's why I ended up using the ambience sound more.
What the? No.
Not that.
I
That.
can't find the...
That music right there. I know it's hard to tell, but
There, I guess I'll just prepare for it.
that ambience music right there I end up using more just because of the fact that I think it was just better than whatever the heck this was.
You're gonna be over into this.
I mean, it's not bad music, I'm just saying. And then you look at Communist Utopia, and instead of being met with something like this,
I wonder what this Dorito bag wants to talk about.
I mean, you know, that speaks for itself. Instead, you're met with this. Not that. You're met with this. Look at that. Look at that production quality. It's so much better. Absolute peak. Absolute peak. I love the intro, the episode, and even the production value. Like you could see,
First. So,
like you could really see a difference. I did have this one scene now that I think about it. After 15 minutes, like once you get to the 15-minute mark, there's this giant like 5-minute long speech, and it kind of just makes the rest of the episode easier to film. I will admit, like to film like up to here, when you're first filming an episode and you get from like the start of filming to here, it's not so bad. But then when you get from like here all the way up to like here, it's starting to take a while for the episode to be completed and all that stuff. So yeah, there's just a lot to it. By the way, I absolutely love the outro music, the titles, you know, really good. It's just so good, dude. The music is absolutely peak, bro. Gosh, I am so proud of this show. Like you guys have no idea. Like I know it you probably don't know anything about it, and it seems like a very minimal thing. Like, you know, it just, but I love it. I absolutely love the series. I love Communist Utopia. I think that it is an amazing series, and I feel like it's going to go places. And in case I haven't already actually explained what Communist Utopia is it's basically, how do I even describe this? It involves the mafia a lot, but it also talks about the state of living and under harsh communist rules, and basically the consequences of communism. But it's also interesting because it's alternate history, because in this timeline, the Soviet Union did not collapse. Instead, it was, if you actually see the very first scene in the first episode, you'll actually see something interesting here. Soviet Union, March 29th, 1992. Any history nerds are immediately going to know something is wrong with that. And it's on purpose. If you know something about history, you're going to be questioning that immediately. And it gets anyone who likes history, it gets you hooked immediately. Because you're like, I got to see what's up with this. It's like, that's either a typo, like the wrong year, or there's something more to this. Like, wrong year, maybe it's accidentally put Soviet Union when it's supposed to be the Russian Federation. Nope. That was completely intentional. So anyway, yeah, it's very interesting. I actually think a great story is being formulated. I could honestly have this be a book. I have it as a series, and I'm fine with it being a Gmod series because I like it better that way when you have a visual representation of something like this. But it could totally be a book. It would be a bestseller book. Anyway, I think that'll do it. It's kind of late. It's 1 a.m. almost. And my anniversary was July 11th, not July 12th. So I you know what, for what it's worth, I started the stream yesterday. I just kind of went over 12. So if you look early in the stream, I started it at like 11:30 or 11:40 something. Anyway, that's the history of my channel. That's the announcement, and that's basically everything I wanted to go over. I just wanted to look over my channel the past 10 years and see everything that we've had, and it's amazing going from 2016 to 2026 and just seeing all this change. It's amazing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys in one of the next episodes of my series. Or if you watch Mr. Voidkeeper, if you guys are interested in that, you can feel free to watch that. So thank you guys for everything you've done. I really appreciate all the support that I've had the past 10 years. Everything from my crappy videos, early channel of Roblox, and those crappy Geometry Dash replays, to Season 7, or like late Chapter 1 of Fortnite, and even early Chapter 2 of Fortnite. Geometry Dash, some of the finals. You know, I mean, it's just so much. Doctor even. But, yeah, wow, the one disconnection I have, the one stream disconnection I had, it just had to be at, like, the very end of the stream. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna do that again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Otherwise, I'm gonna eat all of your Cheez-Its, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace out, y'all.